You see mans enkuntabuo ababeji din pa wo Ghana hanom sei senia tete no ye na yetrugu board so no we ente saa eno na se ye kan was 1 + 2 + 5 - 3 + 6 was 2000 so hu dia me kire no we adwen mu enkuntabuo eno na wonum a wode eba ye Maurya Education Limited for say wonum atre won akrobatan mu akofa adesua ekwansronko so kra ede aba we no de eno no abefo kwan so se ye de computer hyehyɛ niama ahwe akɔ ama ye daachi etimi egina ye ni titiu ene ye mofra wo mahyase etimi enya fapem
which are connected to each other.
Eye nika efepa eyiye na senkebe ya enka ban mampani ye besre na wanimu a enkaje saa ehyehyeye yi atumu se de be ya ebeboa Ghana yensoso ye mofra ahyase ama wonom etimi egina branding na dia wode aba sese no eno eye Stemrobo eno no eye robot se ne tontrowa anasa adaka bibibia edako bia no se ne adwen no ebeye adwuma na ebehwa na no akasa pagya nimu eno ene adesua fofra wonom ede aba beka ho na director wono business developer Maurya Education Roger Oheme echiremu a kwan bia wo befa so na saa adesua yi no wode ebeka won hyehyeye ho na ebeboa ama Ghana so yenso yenya muchefa no obebo ho modern bi ekwan bia so na aban etimi aso wonom asene na etimi aye adwuma ewo yeman mu.
Education Group is a group of companies that we are so much engaged in education services. Most of our prestigious product that is known by many is the UCMAS program. We've been in the country for the past 15 years and we've been able to train a lot of children to embark on skill development. We are the first company in the country to introduce skill development in Ghana, and within this period over thousands and thousands of children have benefited from the training. Most of the events that we do is to build confidence and is to help build and develop the 21st century skills in these young children. Skills like creative thinking, like logical reasoning, like computational skills. These are some of the things that we seek to develop. Last year, we organized one of our events, which is called the International Grading Exams. The UCMAS program is being run in 86 countries, and we have standards. And most of these standards are being measured when you embark on some of our international grading examination, whereby if students are able to meet the mark, then it means that they are being certified by our mother company in Malaysia. So last year we did that. Hence today we inviting friends and directors of schools to come and be accredited with the performance of their children. So what you just saw was directors of schools that whose schools participated in the event and they were being accredited for the performance of their children. We had more than 100 schools participating last year, but not all of them were accredited. Those that performed very well were those that were accredited today. In addition to that also, we also introduced a new product to our numerous product lines that is called the Stemrobo program and Tinker Codes. So today we had a launch of the Stemrobo Tinker Codex program. When we look at the vision of the government is so much into STEM education, and because the government have realized that it is only through technology and science that we'll be able to move from where we are to the next level. The government have always been talking about our economy being much of consumer based, and they want to change the narrative from consumer based to production based. And for us to be able to change from consumer based to production based, then science education or technological education plays a key role. Hence, we are partnering with Tinker Codex and bringing this new product line that is going to help build the technological abilities of young children at a very tender age, so that when they reach of age, they will be in a position to develop things so that we can change from our current state of our economy, which is more of consumer based, to production based. Currently, we invite all parents to embrace this initiative because the world is becoming a global village, a very global place, a small place whereby the only thing that can make us survive is technology. We realize that technology has become part and parcel of us. From the presentation that we had, by the year 2030, a lot of businesses that will exist are not existing today, and most is going to be technology. So the technology drives everything. So as parents, if we do not embrace technology and invite our children to do so, then we are being of much disservice to them. So we invite all parents, we invite directors of schools to embrace technology. Today we cannot do without technology. Everything we do, technology is now part and parcel of us. So it is better we help and then invite the younger generation. There are things that we were not doing, we were scared of. We should give them the opportunity so that they will be able to perform and then embrace technology. Technology had come to make our jobs rather easier, and it has helped improve it. Just imagine, as the information we had, initially when you need a taxi, you must walk to the main road before you get. Now with the help of technology, you just apply in the comfort of your room and then you get a taxi. Taxi drivers are still working. So technology rather has come to make our job more easier and rather creating more opportunities for us. Now it's even helping us better to be more effective. The taxi driver would have been driving, wasting fuel. Now the cost of fuel and things are going up. Now in the comfort of your room, you just order, so the taxi driver can save his fuel, wait for the order to come, and then he moves, and then he gets his business done. So technology rather is not coming to take our business. It's rather coming to make work better and make us more productive, and it's going to make us benefit more.
Alright, Garish A. Gabani, one founder, also a managing director at the Maurya groups of companies. Echiremwa wase sa entity ye anase adesua sonkunya wode abayi no ebeboa pa ne titu ene wohwe mfie dodo beye edunum wode UCMAS aba na eboa no a sesei wobi kan ya na abrofo besie 21st century ena ye wei enti enye bibia na yede yensa ne ahoden tututu ebeye nemom yadwene ebeye adwuma saa no na enam abefo kwan so wobehwe ese bibia no ebekon kan ewo ne kwan so esa.
Hundreds of schools and thousands of children have benefited of this program. They have seen what UCMAS mental arithmetic program has done. The world is aware. We have not even trained the children to be best in Ghana, but we have also trained children to be best in the world. So we have reinstated that with good training, with good education, our children can be best in the world. And we share this vision to bring out the geniuses, to bring out the best in our children in Ghana and beyond. World is definitely changing. 15 years, I know when I see in the mirror, I see a lot of gray hair coming. So definitely the world is changing. And when I look around, okay, I see the world is evolved in many ways. In everything we do, as we grow, the world is changing. I'm sure everybody else feels the same. When there used to be a time when there was a communication had to be done, it was done in a very different manner. I was told that in a village, if there is a good news, there would be a drummer who would go top of the hill and beat drums to inform the other people around in other villages that look, there is a good news in this village or in this town. And that is how people understood that there is something, happiness being shared there. If there was a sad news, for any reason, there was a death or some sad news, people used to play a different tune of drums, and people from other villages, other town would understand that there is a sad news in that village. Communication changed. Communication went to reading and writing. We had learned people who went through schools and could read and write, so they could write letters. They would write letters to inform them birth of a child, marriage, funeral, and so on. They would also receive communication back and forth. Communication has evolved further. Today, in a click of a button, we can send an email to our associates, we can send an email to our friends, family, or we can even do WhatsApp, which is immediately. I'm sure a lot of you receive good morning messages every day on WhatsApp. So the communication is changing, and it is changing for better, and we are all benefiting of these changes. Okay? Apart from communication, in other parts of our life, communication has also changed through meeting. If there was a time, okay, even before COVID, when we used to meet, there was a lot of time consumed in our meetings. Okay, as you all are school heads, you know when you have a management meeting, there are teachers who are stuck in traffic, there are directors who are coming late, there is always the time when it is 9 o'clock, by the time you start is 10 or 10:30. Okay, but technology has changed that. So it is important to know that we are consumers of this technology, but we do not, apart from consuming, we are not creating jobs for this technology, what we are using. We are not creating opportunity for our young ones to use this technology and get a living out of it. Don't you think Bolt, Uber, WhatsApp, Zoom are employing thousands of people, created jobs for thousands of people, but how many of our relatives we have heard they are working with these companies? Or our friends are working with these companies. To make this change, we have identified that there is a great need that our children must learn technology. They should learn STEM and robotics. They should learn coding, because if we don't take that step today, we will continue to become consumers of technology, but we will not be people who can create the technology. When we are able to create the technology, where we are able to create the companies, not only we create employment for our youth in Ghana, but we also export the technology. For example, if Uber or a company like Bolt was made in Ghana and it could be used in all Africa, just imagine the revenue it will bring to Ghana.
Today, especially the countries in the global south, which are striving to create large employment opportunities for our young people, we cannot create those opportunities in the traditional way. We need to transform our young people to be the job creators rather than creating job seekers out of them. So to do that, we need to teach them to tinker with new ideas and come up with solutions, products, technologies and services which will give others an opportunity to have large number of employment generation. And we see, if we take efforts, wherever we have the advantage of young demographics, and especially in India and Ghana, we see that more than 60% of our population is under the age of 35. The average ages of our societies are less than 30. in such demographic setup, we can really take advantage and see that these young minds take the reins of development of our societies, of our economies in their hands. Our experience in India shows that the efforts in this regard, the investment that we are making in this regard is really making wonders. We are reaping benefits of all these investments. Today we see that our young people are not only becoming the job creators, the technology has been increasingly used as an enabler. The problems of our societies, be it governance, business, social, these are increasingly resolved with the help of technology.
Enchechemu a mpanifo yi ede etu dwa na kire se adwenye ne saa ekwan so a wobefa ede nkyerɛkyerɛ ameyi ebeboa pa eyiye enu achi kra ye ne awofo ne bi edi nkomo wonom a womma bebi a wokɔ adesua UCMAS eye adwuma wo honom pa no wɔkyerɛ aboa ama enkwala no so adwemu ada ho ete emofra na adwemu pa eyiye enu nti e-levy abai bibia ye se digitization ni no ye besre ese ye mampeni nana adedan kwakufu ado wonkwaso beboa se Ghana Education Service mebo ho bio na chese ho hia se ye bema UCMAS etimi akọ government schools mu na aboa ama Ghana enkoye efa bi pe na emomu no ebeye ye nyina se dia secondary school so aba beye free ama ye nyina yetimi ekobie no na etimi aboa emre eni ho enti ha ena mede ensem nyina beba ne wie na emomu nchi akese enko enfama kati kiti ai na chese me kai se enche kati kiti trends ye de be hihye so e de amount se de moni seje ho no ye be na sa pepepe e de amount afi happy belated birthday enko fama michochomucho ai Nicholas Chief Agbeti Olufumi Gbagbami namfo Yami onsha no ntumu nkwanemu me ma happy belated birthday ase obi jealousy chairman Miss Pacho mechia wo suso na wonuma eso masema me de dwumede ebre wo eye Michael de Graft Foundation Osimen kancho ese Hodgkin's lymphoma eye kokramere foforo kra aba na ekwan a efa so egi amanfo enkwa efi wonom nsem no ehum ni tichu de edition nso ma wo hu se yare yi wanya bi ene wo ba bi a ehohono te se pompon so na enye pompo na afi edu anadwo a wo hye de wo tim fifire hye ne nyama nyina eda na di akoye se de wonya malaria no enso na ntisa dodo na ye kan se ye huhum yare nanso Michael de Graft Foundation say men can show na ye mo no kokoye hu ese eye kokram yare foforo aba eno no eto ye moja mu enti se uhu bibi sa ma ona moto na ko hu a doctor fo anampo wo number go screen so frɛ na won kyerɛkyerɛw eniama eni so na ama won so wan hwɛ wonkwa ma me ampem da kwan ha na bebe ma kwan na me de nsɛm ni na ba na wieye me da wase e ma mo ni hwɛ na mum subscribe, like and share mo abɔ mo ho mo de mo aye bi na o comment no nso manemra sa emfa emma yen bedase makraw.
Please subscribe to Maurya's TVGH.
What's up, people? This is your darling boy Popudality, aka Voriba, aka Sikabi, aka Sikakankai. Keep watching Maurya's TV. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, Maurya's TV. Keep on watching. Stay tuned and subscribe.
Voriba.